Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Frost here. Talk about WWE2K23. And I played all the WWE games since SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, WWE12, WWE13, and I've played all the 2K games since 2K14. But let's be honest here, WWE games for a while haven't been really good. I mean, they're great to play, because they've been the only wrestling game out there to play, but they've been I. My favorites were the SmackDown vs. Raws. Others like the old school ones. Now, when it comes to the 2K series, there were some good ones and there were some pretty bad ones. Like 2K17 was bad, but the worst one by far was 2K20. That one's by far the worst. I basically summed it as you couldn't have a wrestling match. So what happened? 2K took 2 years off, came with 2K22. And just like the slogan, it hit different. It was a great game. I had fun. I played it for a whole year. And then they came out with WWE2K23, even stronger. Stop the cap, 2K. That's my main point of this video. Because W2K23, I mean, it's a fun game, but there's times where you really just makes you sit back and go, man, 2K22 might have been a better game. Now, don't get me wrong, yeah, they added stuff like war games, springboard signatures and finishers, loyalty, and some other features. Overall, after it being out for a little bit over 2 months, two DLCs, two big updates, and some patches, the game's still okay. I won't give my full verdict on it because it hasn't been out for a year. But so far, I don't know. I might be leaning towards 2K22 being better. I mean, this game just got so many gameplay issues that affect the experience you have while playing this game. Now, I play Universe Mode mostly, with a little bit of My Rise and Play Now, but the reason I Play Now is because the sliders work better in Play Now than Universe Mode. And let's actually focus on the sliders for a little bit here. Now, so far, I will give 2K credit for what they did with the sliders, the pin sliders, the submission sliders, because they do make you able to have a little bit of creativity with your matches, and that's the problem with this game. You really can't have no creativity, especially with the one slider that really affects the game. And I really don't know if they're ever going to fix it. Hopefully they do, but it's the rollout frequency. You put that to 0, 100, they roll out just as many times. I've seen people roll out under a minute. I've seen people go out the ring, go back in the ring, and then roll out. I've even seen people hit a move and then they roll out. And they're the one who hit the move. It's just a very weird slider. I don't know what the problem is. Hopefully they can fix it because it really affects the flow and just the gameplay experiences of matches. And I've tried experimenting this by myself and with people in universe mode and other modes, but it seems no matter what mode you play it in, it's a problem. The rollout frequency slider just doesn't work. 0, 100, like I said before, it just keeps interfering with the matches, match flow, and everything. There's been so many times where I just want to close that, stop playing, just because of that particular slider just not working at all, as well as some other issues that, like I said, they really affect the experience you have while playing this game. Now, most of these clips you're going to see today from Universe Mode, because like I said before, that's why I mostly play, with a few from the other modes. But like you're going to see with this match, it's one of the few issues I kind of have with the game. Now, weapon strength and weapon damage from 2K22 and this year's game, it just feels weak no matter where you put it. Weapons don't really do anything, but somehow, someway, Bunsui won this match with just a sledgehammer to the feet, even though I have my sliders in a way where they should kick out regular moves no matter how damaged they are. I mean, unless the vitality is just way down. And another issue right here is present. The replays have just been bad for years. Like, what are these replays? They show taunts and other things, but you about to see another bug right now. Now, if you're wondering why there was a slight pause or no audio there is because here's the worst bug of them all, the infinite loading screen. Now, this is a bug that I don't know if y'all get, but me and my friend, and I've actually heard this from other people, they get it as well too. It's this bug where if you go into community creations, well, I've seen it in this year, you just go into the game or anywhere, hence the name infinite loading screen. You will sit there just loading. And it happens mostly in community creations. It happened in 2K22 and it's happening in this year as well. Hopefully they can fix it, but I don't think they even know about this. Just like they didn't know about tag team finishes last year being a problem. And I'm not joking. That was actually a thing. Now this next bug you're gonna see is one of the ones I talked about where they said they fixed it after this recent patch, and it's not even fixed. Now you're gonna see that the bug they're talking about was clipping, whereas basically we see a body part of a superstar going to another body part. Now if you look closely, Angel has the ring clipper, and look right there, his arm clips right through Akira Tozawa arm, and that still happens even to this day. Like I said, they say they fix things, but they don't fix them. And you're going to see another example of it right here. Now, I think Animal is going to hit Adam Cole with a running move, and you're going to see it exactly. Boom, right there. What was that? Oh, look. Another infinite loading screen. I'm not surprised. I get this every day. In community creations, outside community creations. Well, since we're going to have some time here because it's an infinite loading screen, I want to focus on two things. The referee and the computers. Referees, they really affect matches and the flow of matches. The fact that they don't slide to count for a pin, take too long to count for a pin, they'll want laps to count for a pin. I've seen one time these dudes will go out the ring, then come back in the ring to count a pin or count the pin outside the ring. I mean, there was some custom arenas that I found with no referee, and sometimes I play in them more because you know, yeah, referee, you can hit them and it makes them count a little slow, which is kind of cool, but overall, the referees really be affecting the matches. And like I said, they bettered them and they didn't. Now, the computer, man, the computer is still dumb as it was in day one. I mean, look at that. What was that? I can't even explain that. But return to computers. The CPU doesn't really play smart. They'll break up a move while you're about to eliminate somebody. They'll be fighting somebody, got them stunned, and then they come fight you. You know, and they said that they made computers smarter. And in a way, I mean, I guess they made the computer, I guess, a little bit harder. Not smarter, but just a little bit harder. But, you know, watching the computers as I play against them and just watching computer versus computer matches, it still looks like to me that they did not make them smarter at all. And also a quick note here, I could just start listing up all the bugs and gameplay issues that they didn't fix or don't even know it's a problem or just etc. But I will be here all day. But just to name a few, catching finishers don't pop up. The fact that you still can't sometimes do signatures and finishers, and it's not because it was delayed. That wasn't a problem. Well, kind of. It's the fact that they really made stamina really a heavy cost this year, and the way to get around it is so weird. So just basically sum that up quickly. You can't do your number one signature and finisher with low stamina, but you could always do the second one. When you hold the buttons, you'll be able to do that no matter how much stamina you have, if it's blinking red or whatever. And tire finishers, why can't we crawl for a pinfall after we do them? Like, am I the only one who thought that? Look, another infinite loading screen. I'm telling you guys, I get this every day, maybe 2 to 4 times a day. Like, it's that ridiculous. Last year and this year. Can you please fix this 2K? Targeting needs to be adjusted. The weapon physics needs to be adjusted. High flying moves. You can't adjust for the range, how far a person is with certain moves. You just miss them or go over them. And I want to stick with high flying moves because there's one high flying move that really disappoints me with how the team is working with it. Carmelo Hayes. He's one of the forefront superstars of NXT that they have in this year's game. His finisher, nothing but net, is a great move. I have it on my character. It's just the fact that with Carmelo, it doesn't work. You always miss it. There's something wrong. And it bugs out when you hit it on the outside. Now, the move was working originally when the game first came out, but now it doesn't work unless you put the move as a regular move. And that's something else I wanted to mention too. Why can't I put regular moves as signatures and finishers? The leaping stomp, perfect example. I want to put that for Seth Rollins, but I can't. Just really goes against having creativity in a wrestling game and being able to create move sets, matches, and other things as well. That's the whole main point of me discussing about these bugs, these features, and these issues that really affect the game overall in creativity. But you're gonna see here in a few seconds that Kofi Kingston is gonna roll out literally what 55 seconds into the match right now. Yep, bam, right there. That frequency slider for rollout doesn't work. And I don't think 2K knows about it. Just like they didn't know about tag team finishers, and just how they probably don't know that the clipping bug that they think they fixed is still in the game. And they said they fixed that. Just like they said they fixed some things and they messed with some other things. I don't know what this 2K devs team is doing this year. You know, Universe mode is still what it is. Play now is play now. My faction, I won't get into that. My GM is cool. But with all these bugs, issues, and just everything else, you can't get creative with this game. And you can't really have fun. But I'm going to end it right there, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment down any bugs, anything you experience. We can talk about it. And subscribe. And peace out.